In 18th century Britain, a shadow stirred, a whisper of a secret society shrouded in darkness, the Hellfire Club, a name whispered in hushed tones, a symbol of everything respectable society sought to suppress. They gathered under the cloak of night, drawn by a thirst for the forbidden. Behind the allure of secrecy lay something darker, something sinister. The origins of the Hellfire Club are shrouded in mystery, their beginnings lost to the mists of time and rumour. Some whisper of earlier incarnations, of shadowy cabals stretching back centuries. Others claim their genesis lay in the early 18th century, a reaction against the suffocating piety of the age. What is certain is that by the mid-18th century, the Hellfire Club had emerged as a force to be reckoned with. Led by the enigmatic figure of Sir Francis Dashwood, a man of wealth, influence and a notorious disregard for convention, the club attracted a diverse membership. Politicians, poets, artists and rakes, all drawn together by a shared thirst for pleasure and a disdain for the mundane. Their meeting places were as carefully chosen as their members. Secluded country estates, hidden away from prying eyes, transformed into dens of iniquity under the cover of night. The Hellfire Club's reputation for wickedness was not solely based on their pursuit of pleasure. Rumours abounded of their dalliances with the occult, of their blasphemous rituals and unholy invocations. Stories spread like wildfire, fueled by fear and fascination in equal measure. It was said that they mocked religious ceremonies, performing black masses with prostitutes dressed as nuns, that they summoned demons and consorted with dark forces, seeking forbidden knowledge and power. The truth, as always, is likely a mixture of fact and fiction. While there is no doubt that the Hellfire Club enjoyed shocking their contemporaries with their irreverence, the extent of their occult practices remains a subject of debate. Were they truly dabbling in the dark arts, or were their rituals merely elaborate performances designed to shock and titillate? Behind the closed doors of their gatherings, the Hellfire Club indulged in a whirlwind of hedonistic pursuits. Their meetings were legendary for their extravagance, their lavish feasts fueled by the finest food and wine, their nights filled with music, dancing and uninhibited pleasure. Women, often actresses or courtesans, were an integral part of their gatherings, adding to the air of sensuality and transgression. The boundaries of morality and decorum were gleefully disregarded as the members embraced a world of uninhibited pleasure. Yet, beneath the surface of pleasure, there was a darkness. Whispers of orgies and sexual deviancy, of cruelty and exploitation, clung to the club's reputation. Were these tales merely the product of a scandalized society, or did they hint at a darker undercurrent to the club's hedonistic pursuits? Section 5. The Devils Among Gentlemen, Influential Members. The allure of the Hellfire Club lay not only in its promise of forbidden pleasures, but also in its exclusivity. Its ranks were filled with some of the most powerful and influential men of the age, men who wielded power in the halls of government and society. Among their number were politicians like John Wilkes, a notorious radical and libertine, and poets like John Gay, whose satirical wit challenged the hypocrisy of the age. The presence of such figures lent an air of danger and intrigue to the club, fueling speculation about their true motives. Were these men simply seeking an escape from the constraints of their public lives, or were they using the club as a cover for more sinister machinations? The answer, like so much else about the Hellfire Club, remains shrouded in mystery. Section 6. Symbols of Sin, Decoding the Imagery. The Hellfire Club, like many secret societies, shrouded itself in symbolism, using coded language and imagery to communicate and to reinforce their bonds. Their chosen name itself, with its connotations of damnation and eternal punishment, was a deliberate provocation, a challenge to the religious piety of the age. They adopted symbols like the owl, a creature associated with wisdom and the night, and the goat, a symbol of lust and pagan deities. Their rituals, whether genuine attempts to commune with the darkness or elaborate mockeries, were steeped in symbolism, each element carefully chosen to shock and to intrigue. Their use of imagery was a potent tool, allowing them to communicate their ideas and beliefs in a way that was both subversive and seductive. It was a language understood by the initiated, a secret code that set them apart from the uninitiated masses. Section 7. Whispers of conspiracy, alleged crimes and cover-ups. The Hellfire Club's activities did not go unnoticed. Rumours of their blasphemous rituals and debauched gatherings spread like wildfire, fueled by the whispers of servants and the imaginations of a scandalized public. Accusations were levelled against them, whispers of blackmail, of political conspiracies, even of murder. It was said that they used their power and influence to silence their critics, to cover up their crimes, to protect their secrets. While it is difficult to separate fact from fiction, there is no doubt that the Hellfire Club's activities attracted the attention of the authorities. Whether they were guilty of the crimes of which they were accused, or simply victims of their own notoriety, their reputation as a dangerous and subversive force persisted. Section 8. A legacy shrouded in darkness. The Hellfire Club, like a flame that burns too brightly, eventually flickered and died. Their meetings dwindled, their influence waned, their secrets scattered to the winds. Yet their legend lived on, whispered in hushed tones, passed down through generations. Today, the Hellfire Club continues to fascinate and intrigue. Their story is a potent reminder of the enduring allure of the forbidden, of the human fascination with the dark side of pleasure and power. Their legacy is a tapestry woven from fact and fiction, a testament to the power of secrets and the enduring allure of the unknown. Were they truly a den of iniquity, a cabal of devil worshippers, or simply a group of men seeking to escape the constraints of their time? The answer perhaps lies somewhere in the shadows, lost to the mists of time and rumour. The Hellfire Club. A name whispered in the dark, a legacy shrouded in mystery.